If you're going through separation or divorce, then you're going through a lot of pain. Probably you're depressed, probably you're frustrated, probably you're angry, probably like many of my clients, you're not able to sleep well. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why you should take care of yourself first if you want to have a great marriage. Even if you want to save your marriage, even if you want to bring back love, you got to take a good care of yourself. And once that is done, I'm going to talk about the 4 ways you can take care of yourself during this most difficult time. Hi, Coach Val here, and I help men like you to transform their marriage, to bring back love by teaching them relationship science. And if you are going through separation, like the many men that I coach, probably you are going through extreme amount of pain. You have gone to your wife's house, you have spoken to her, she doesn't want to come back. You have tried to speak to your parents, probably your parents have come with you to her house, spoken to them, she doesn't want to come back. Probably she has blocked you on all channels, and if things have gone worse, then probably your case is in the court. And you are looking for answers on YouTube for transforming your marriage, for bringing back love, and you are totally lost. And at this particular point, what you need is not, of course, you got to save your marriage. Of course, you got to work on your marriage. There are tons of videos that I've put up that will help you with that. But this video is something different. In this video, my focus is not your marriage. My focus is you. I often talk to my community of awesome husbands, and I say that you come first, the wife comes second, your children come after that, and last comes your marriage. Because um, you cannot have a great marriage if you don't take care of yourself. So let us look at right now why you should take care of yourself, and then I'll give you the 4 tips. So the reason, let's go to our mind map and understand this. Why? The first reason is when people go through separation, what happens is this. Many years ago, I was taking a class for a group of students, and this was a counseling class. And in my class, we had a lady in her 50s, 60s, and she was working for years, probably for a decade, with at a child and women welfare center. She was running this place, this NGO. And she told me very interesting. She would constantly interact with women who are going through separation, who are going through divorce. And she told me something very interesting that stuck in my mind. She said that when women go through separation or divorce, they become strong. And when men go through separation or divorce, they go weak. Of course, the woman feels weak, feels like a victim, she suffers, cries, and all that. And most of it happens before she goes for separation. And when it comes to a man, he becomes weak after she leaves him. So the same thing could happen to you, or probably happening to you, that you are going weak. And what do we do as men when we go weak is we don't cry, because crying is not allowed. What we do is we get into addiction, we get into unhealthy behavior, we get into not taking care of ourselves, we get into um, not sleeping well. Not that we don't want to sleep well, but we are not getting sleep. Now, for that reason, we got to be extremely careful and really need to take care of ourselves. So that's the first reason, because when we go through separation as men, generally we go weak. Maybe we appear strong in our spouse, in front of our spouse. Maybe we appear as if we don't care, but we do. We really, really do. So that's the first reason why you got to take care of yourself. The second important reason, more important than the first one, is in the second reason, it's because no one loves Devdas. Those of you who don't know who Devdas is, Devdas was somebody who fell in love with a woman. She left him, got married to somebody else, and then he started drinking. And then the story goes on. And in that, everybody starts empathizing with Devdas, saying that, oh, such an eternal lover. But the truth is, would somebody, if that's your husband, imagine that Devdas was your husband, would you like to come back to him? Of course not, because he's a drunkard now. He's an alcoholic. Why would you like to come back to him? So the same applies to you. If you're going through separation and if you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to go weak, you're not going to focus on your work, you might lose your job, and it will only reduce your chances of getting your wife back. Not only that, if you're not taking care of yourself, you will not be in control of yourself, your thoughts, your words, your action, and you will only make things worse. So if you want to save your marriage, if you really want to bring back love and not look for some sympathy, then you got to start taking care of yourself. So let us now look at the other side. How do you take care of yourself during separation? This particular strategy, I got it from one of the most amazing people who do a lot of work with couples, is a group called Marriage Helpers. There are tons of videos they have put up. You can watch their videos. And the strategy that I got from them is something called PIES. So the P stands for physical. That means you got to take care of yourself. In our community of awesome husbands, that is the one question that I keep asking. In fact, we have an attendance sheet that everybody fills up on a Monday evening when we have a live session. And one of the big question is, are you taking care of your physical self? That means, are you sleeping well? Are you eating well? Are you exercising? Very important element. Are you exercising? Now, this is about taking care of yourself physically. The second thing is you got to take care of your intellectual aspect of your life. So basically means that I understand that your marriage is important to you. I understand that you want to bring back love. But at the same time, in the process of bringing back love, you shouldn't lose what you have. So what is intellectual? In basically intellectual aspect is, are you taking care of your mind? Are you learning something new? Are you reading a book? Are you watching documentaries? Are you learning a new skill? What are you doing to take care of your intellectual abilities? Because that's what will keep you on top of your game. That's what will help you to remain confident. And when you meet your wife, whether it is in her house, in your house, at the court, where you're meeting in front of the lawyer or the judge, she should look at you out of admiration rather than empathy or sympathy. So that's what the second element is. And if you are interested in joining a community of awesome husband, if you want me to support you, then what I want you to do is go to Coach Val, that is COACH, Coach Val, that is VAL .co. Go there and sign up for a free live masterclass. At the end of the masterclass, I'm going to give you an offer to get into this special weekly program where I can support you on this journey. All right, I'll leave the link in the description as well. So let us move to the next part. We spoke about intellect. Now let's talk about the next element, that is emotional. So emotional side of yourself, your emotions. How do you take care of your emotions? And the way to take care of your emotions is to take care of your thoughts, because our emotions are driven by our thoughts. Our emotions are driven by your thoughts. So if you keep thinking about how your wife is being such a hurting woman, then obviously the emotion that you're going to have is anger. But if you understand the pain she has gone through, if you understand the struggles she has gone through, and that is what making her to do the things she is doing, now you will have a sense of empathy for her, a compassion for her. And that compassion, it's not for your wife, it helps you inwardly. Because when you feel compassionate, you are feeling enormous amount of love inside you, and that's what keeps you healthy. That's what keeps you healthy. So that is emotional aspect. So we finished with physical, we finished with intellectual, and we finished with emotional. And the last thing is S. And before we go into S, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe right now, press that bell icon, because when you press that bell icon, every week when I put up a video, you get a notification. So you can watch this video first. So do that right now. And if you are liking this video so far, click on that like button. So let's move to the next part. The next thing you got to take care of is the spiritual aspect. So whatever that means to you, suppose you believe in meditation, then you're doing meditation. You believe in doing some kind of puja. You believe in spending time in quiet. Whatever that helps you spiritually. Because when we are going through pain, when we are going through struggle, we feel weak. And we need a force out there that gives us the confidence that all will be well. And it is not about, when I say spiritual, I'm not talking about rituals. Maybe there are rituals that can help you, but it is much bigger than that. It is a belief that all will be well. There is a power, there is a strength that has guided you, that supported you on all the difficult moments of your life, will support you at this moment as well. So that's all from my side. So very quickly to summarize, you got to take care of your physical self. That means you got to do some sort of exercise. Intellectual, you got to take care of your mind. It means that you got to take care of, you got to start learning something new, start doing things that will really stimulate your brain. The next thing is emotional. Take care of your take care of your emotions. And the last one is spiritual. Take care of your spiritual aspect. So thank you very much for watching this video. If this video has really helped you, just write in the chat box what was one thing that you have learned from this video. And if there is somebody in your family, in your friend circle, or somebody that is going through a lot of pain in their marriage at this moment, especially men, because I exclusively work with men, because not because there is women don't have to change or only men are wrong, not at all, not at all. The reason I love working with men, because I'm a man and I understand the struggle and the pain a man goes through when he goes through separation and divorce. So if there is somebody who is in your family, or in your friend circle, or your colleague who is going through a difficult phase in his marriage, then pass on this video. Maybe one insight that he gets in this by watching this video can have an enormous impact on his marriage. Probably that this one video can transform his family life and impact his childhood. So go ahead, do that. Write in the comments one thing that you have learned, and go to the next video that you're going to watch. There are a lot of videos, so go to the end card. You'll see a video over there. Go ahead, watch the next video. I'm looking forward to connecting with you in the next video that you're going to watch. Take care. Bye-bye. See you.